Hey guys, so this is going to be another plan with me, and I'm going to be doing it in my second happy planner. And this video is super special because it is going to be a collab video with Tanya, sweet friend Tanya from Home with Tanya. It's the name of her channel, and I know you guys probably already know that because she's amazing. But we are going to be doing the same themed spread this week, so I'm super excited. She offered to do a collab with me, and that's what we decided on. And I just think that that is so sweet of her to do. I'm super excited about it. So you'll have to go and look at her channel to see her Mickey theme as well, because that's the theme we're going to be doing is Mickey. So we both love Disney, and so we just decided on Mickey because if you've watched her channel, you know she's done some Disney spreads, and so have I. And I have never done Mickey. She probably has. I'm not sure if she has or not. I think I've seen like every planner video she's ever done, and I don't remember Mickey, but I could be wrong. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to get started. Okay. So that's interruption number 1 from Tristan. So Kaylene's asleep, Tristan is not, and he is wanting me to help him find things. Okay, so I got this paper pad, and if you watch my Michael's haul, which is going to be up before this video, if you watched that haul, then you know that I hauled this paper pad, and I already had some Mickey paper, but I didn't really, it's not really what I wanted, so I went ahead and got this, and this is just Mickey. It's Mickey Mouse and Friends, but it's mostly Mickey and Minnie, and so that's what I'm going to do. And it's really cute because it has like more modern and it has some vintage. Like this is a little bit older of a Minnie, and then this is a little bit of a newer, and it just, see, it just has a little bit of a mixture of both. So I like that. See, this is a modern Mickey, and a lot of the Mickey papers are boy themed, and then it has modern Minnie, and then if you flip, it has some of the more vintage ones as well. And of course, you guys know I love vintage anything. So I did choose these papers, and I've already cut them. And so I kind of mixed it up a little bit, and I really didn't want to. But the reason why I did is because I just thought this paper right here with the more, this is a little bit more of a, this is a modern Minnie. But I just liked it so much because it's super cute. And she still has the hat on that is the same as this vintage one, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I'm going to use both of these papers, and then I'm just going to use a little bit of this with some Mickeys on here, and it has some Mickeys cut up in there. So I'm just going to use those, and he kind of looks mean in some of them too, but that's okay. And then it has Mickey in some of these papers as well, so you can see it has some of these. So I thought that was super cute. So I'm going to use some of those. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started laying down my paper. I don't know where my glue runner is, so I'm just going to use a glue stick, which I use a lot, and it works just as well. So and this one has the words on it. It's really supposed to be like this, so I don't think I'm going to use that one if I don't have to. I was so excited and honored that she would do a video with me, because I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure you do, because I say it all the time, but I just adore her. I love her to death. I think she is such a genuine, wonderful person, and I love her channel. I've been watching it since I started watching YouTube, and I love all of her crafting and her planner videos. I just think she is the stuff. So I love her to death. And so I'm happy to do a video with her for sure. I just think she is a sweet lady. Sweet lady. And I know a lot of you do too. So, and I think I'm gonna do, since I have so many papers, I think I'm only gonna do 2 on this side. So I think I'm gonna do it like that. And then of course I want these because they have the pictures of him. So my hands are really shaky today, even more so than usual, I think, but it's okay. Aggravates me to no end. It really does get on my nerves. Okay. And then I'm just going to add some of these too. I'm shaking so bad. There. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like that. All right, so I'm just gonna glue all these down and then I'll be right back. Okay, so that's how it turned out glued down, and now I'm just gonna do my washi. This is the washi that I've pulled, and I know I'm gonna need some thin washi. These are the two blues, so I really wanna use this blue because it matches better, but I have so little left that I don't know if it's gonna last, but I think it'll be okay because I'm just gonna use a little bit of washi, so. And then I have these as well, so I'm just going to start laying that down. I think there are a few YouTubers that I just really like, and I'm going to use some of this to cover this up. And Tanya is definitely one of them. I just think that she is so inspiring and such a great person. It's just easy to tell, you know? I feel like sometimes on YouTube when you watch people's channels, you don't know if that's their real personality or if they're just, you know, putting on a show for YouTube or whatever, but that's not the case with her for sure. Some things you just can't fake, and she's just so genuine that it's just obvious. It's just obvious how she is in real life, that is exactly what you see is what you get, and that's very obvious. And someone, I don't even have to say someone, I know who the someone is, has made off with my washi cutter. So I don't have one up here. And I've had that washi cutter since December because it's from Christmas. And I can't believe it's missing. That's crazy. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere around here when I start picking stuff up. So I'm just going to have to use something random that I have. And this is not going to work, of course, because it's circular. Come on, Ashley, give it a program. Okay. Just use this one. This one's from Christmas too. It's not the same one though. But I admire people who are like that, who are the same no matter what they do. And I think that says a lot about a person. And this is not the same, so it's not lining up. And that's really gonna bug me. Okay, here it goes. I'm about to say, this is not good. That says a whole lot about somebody to me, is that you can just tell the real them. On camera is the real them. They're the same no matter what. And that's how I always try to be. So I just think she is the sweetest lady, and I just love her to death. I watch every single video that she posts, and I have done that for as long as I've been watching YouTube. When I started watching YouTube, I started looking at, you know, people that did planners and things, because I had just started crafting, and I had just started, it was right before I decided to do a channel of my own. I had never really gotten into YouTube, and to be honest, I don't even remember how I got into it. I really don't. I just looked up something and started watching it, and I had started doing a planner, and she recommends that if you're new to planning, that you start with a Target Dollar Spot planner, just because it's so inexpensive, and that's exactly what I did. I did that, so she is really the one who started me into planning to begin with. So I really had forgotten about that, and that's really funny. But yeah, she's the one who got me started into planning and everything like that, and I just loved it and never looked back. And now I have a million planners, and I'm talking about getting more, and I just can't stop. It's just one of those things that once you get into it, it's wonderful, and you just keep on keeping on. But I think she's so sweet and precious. So she loves Disney, and I love Disney. And I love Disney because my brother and sister are twins, and they are 7 years younger than I am. And this is going to bug me because some of this washi is not pretty. It's faded, and that's really annoying. So let's see if we can get a good strip out of this. They're 7 years younger than me, which was not always the most fun, honestly, because I was the first grandchild. My mom had me when she was 16, so I was the first child, the first grandchild on both sides. My dad was 19 and my mom was 16, so they were very, very young. And I was the first everything. And so when my brother and sister were born, and it was not only all about me anymore, I didn't like that too much. And I had been begging my parents to have another child for me to play with because I was lonely. And they just waited and waited and waited. I mean, I had been begging for, you know, for most of my life, and ever since I could understand that you have a brother and sister and you can play with them, I had been begging for a playmate, and they never had any more kids. I mean, they were very young, so that had a lot to do with it. They just didn't have any more yet. And, you know, when they had their two youngest kids, when she had twins, it was when most people had started their first one. So I think she was, and that is going to bother me because I just clipped that, and it's going to bug me to death. But she had, I think she had them when she was 24, almost 25. So yeah, and she had a lot of, my mom has had a lot of health problems when it comes to female issues, and so she almost, I think some ink has spilled down there because these scissors have something all over them. I just got it all over me. She has had a lot of issues, you know, health-wise when it comes to female issues. And so they were the last ones that she could have. So she prayed for twins. And she prayed that her twins would be a boy and a girl, because she wanted a boy. And she wanted to have a boy for my dad, and she wanted another girl because she had, well, she says she had enjoyed me so much, she wanted another girl. And so she prayed that Tristan. Okay, I was terrified he was about to wake up his brother. Okay, be super quiet. And so, and he's not being super quiet, of course. She prayed that they would be a boy and a girl, and she prayed that her little girl would have curly hair. And that's what she got. She got a boy and a girl, and my sister has curly hair. It's not as curly now because she straightens it all the time, but yeah, she got what she prayed for. So she sorry, I was trying to concentrate. My brother and sister are proof that prayer definitely works. Because I kind of think I want to change this a little bit. But yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, they were a lot younger than me, and so we used to watch Disney movies all the time, and that's really what we did together. We would play school a lot, and I would pretend that I was their teacher, and we would do real lessons, and I would teach them stuff and help them to learn things, and we would do Bible lessons, and I'd do Bible crafts with them. I mean, you know, it was a little bit maternal just because I was 7 years older, and so it wasn't fun for me to play the same things they wanted to play, and so I would do things like that with them, and then we could play together. But we used to watch Disney movies together all the time, and we used to have battles on who could say the Disney lines the best, who was the best at quoting all the quotes, and it was me, of course. I mean, I was 7 years older than them, so I don't know why that was a big victory for me, but yeah. So I was called the Queen, the movie line Queen, and my sister was my brother was the Prince, because he was the second best, and then my sister was the maid, because she was not good at it at all. Poor thing. So we used to make fun and call her the maid. We weren't very nice. And I mean, there's two of them and one of me, so I always ganged one up against the other one, because I wasn't being alone. I was outnumbered, so... I was so much older, it was easy for me to get one of them to be on my side. So, yeah, wasn't really the nicest big sister, but I love my brother and sister, but that's why I am so in love with Disney, because I watched it when I was little, and I used to act out everything. My mom still talks about how funny it is, and I can quote, goodness, I can quote a lot of the older ones. I say older ones, but the ones that are older to me, I can quote all of Cinderella, and all of Beauty and the Beast, and all of Aladdin.
I can hear you from my closet wall.
Yeah, because it's right next to here, that's why. Okay, go back in and play. Be quiet, okay? Okay, love you. Cutie. His closet is right up against this wall, so he's in his closet playing because it has a lot of toys in there, and he said he can hear me talking from his closet. It's cute. So cute. So I have failed because I really need to buy older Disney movies for my kids to watch, because it's going to be lost, and I feel like that's a shame. Like all of these older Disney movies that are so wonderful. I think they're wonderful anyway. All the newer ones to me just aren't the same. It's not the same. So I really need to be better about. I think I'm going to use some more of this yellow, because I really like this yellow in it. I really need to be better about buying more movies for them to watch. Because I don't want that to be lost with them, and them only know about the newer ones. I want them to know about older ones too. We listen to Disney music in the car a lot, and because turning on the radio, it doesn't even matter anymore. They don't bleep things out, and don't get me wrong, I like modern music just because I love music in general, but at the same time, it's like, goodness, you can't listen to anything clean. They may edit some things out, but they don't edit everything. And so when you have kids in the car, you can't listen to that. And you just can't. And I'm not trying to be rude, but Christian radio in my area is just not, no thanks. It's just way behind, and it's not, they don't have anything new and up and coming. They just play the same old music over and over again, and it drives me nuts. It's like, you're not really advertising what Christian music can be like to other people who really need to hear it. So we listen to Disney music a lot, or I'll plug in my phone and we'll listen to worship music off of my phone. And so he knows about older Disney songs, but he needs to know about all the older movies as well. Okay, so this is turning out pretty cute. And I'm going to look for some cute little boxes and things to put in here. Okay. I didn't make y'all sit with me while I dug through all of that. So I can't really even remember what I was talking about, to be honest. I do want to say again, I don't think I could say it enough, but I do want to say again that I really do appreciate Tanya doing a video with me. I think that is so sweet of her. I think a lot of times it's really sad because, and I see this a lot, even on YouTube, well, especially on YouTube, because I mean, YouTube is fantastic, but it's full of, full of people that you don't know in real life. You just see their videos, and it's easy to criticize, and of course I tore that. It's easy to criticize, and it's easy to say things about people that you don't know. So, you get those kinds of people. I haven't had as much experience. It is a little bit, but we'll call and check on him in a little while, okay? Go in there and play.
But is...
Sorry. Jaron had to have his tonsils taken out and his adenoids taken out, and so Tristan is concerned because it was supposed to be our weekend, and obviously he couldn't come because he had surgery yesterday. So he's worried about his brother. He's always wanting Jaron to come over, and then when he comes over, they fight all the time. That's just how siblings work. But anyway, I haven't had as much experience with it as most, and that's probably because my channel is still very small. It's new and small, but a lot of ladies have issues with trolling and just people just being mean just out of meanness, and I think that it's such a shame. It really is, and it's such a shame for people to be so critical of others. And to be honest, I really feel like that shows their unhappiness in their own lives, because they feel the need to have to down other people to make themselves feel better about themselves. That's honestly what I feel about it. And I can never find the ends. The washi always have issues. I mean, that's honestly how I feel. But I don't know. I don't like that because it just doesn't match very well. And I don't like it. So I think I'm going to use something else. But I think it shows their own unhappiness. And so I think that's a shame. But I think it's a shame because there are a lot of men who do YouTube channels, but a lot of the people I watch are women. And they're all different kinds. Some of them are single moms, and some of them are moms that have grown children, and some of them are moms who have younger children like myself. And I just think that if you are a woman especially if you have your own channel and you know that it is hard. And a YouTube channel, it's very personal. I mean, whether you give a lot of insight into your own personal life or you're more private, I watch people who are both, but whether you're very open with your own life or you're private, it is very personal. You're putting yourself out there, and you are, coming to the public in a way that, a lot of people don't do. And I feel like to spit in someone's face and to be so mean is just, that's just low to me, because you should be supportive. And I've ranted and talked about that before, about, people supporting people, but it's something I'm really passionate about, because I feel like if you are there to support each other, I feel like positive things, you can't expect positive things to happen to you if you don't give positive things to other people. It's like the most basic golden rule that there is: do unto others. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's a given. Like, that's an obvious thing, that you should be nice to other people, and you should, you should do that for them, and be, show them positivity and support. And I feel like if you have ever gotten support from other women, then you know how it feels. It's an amazing feeling to know that you have people who will support you and give you encouragement. Everyone needs that. Everybody needs that in their life. They need an encourager. They need someone who's going to be there for them, and someone they know that, they can count on to encourage them. And I feel like, that's a necessary thing to have in everybody's life. And if you encourage people, then it says a lot about you. So I just feel like that is necessary for us to do, especially as females, because even though we've come a long way, there's still a long way to go in the way females are viewed, and you should always support each other. We should not be so critical of one another. It's so easy to be critical of somebody else, but honestly, it doesn't take a lot of work to be an encouragement and a positive influence in their life. And I just think that is so necessary. And I think that's why I love Tanya and her channel so much, is because I feel like that's, she's all about that. She's all about, being positive and spreading positivity, and, in a very genuine way. And I think that that's important. And I also think, I truly believe what you pour into yourself is what's going to come out. What you put into yourself, that's what's going to come out. And, if you put a lot of negativity, that goes all the way down to what YouTube channels you watch. I know that sounds silly, but it is true to me. I really believe that. It goes all the way down to the YouTube channels that you watch. And I had another sheet in here, and I don't know what I did with it. I had it, and now I don't. But I think that goes all the way down to what you listen to and what you watch. I truly believe that is, that's what kind of things that you're going to pour out, is whatever you put in. There it is. And that's why I like to watch channels with a lot of positivity, and, listen to music with a lot of positive things. And I try to listen to worship music a lot. And, when I'm cleaning and things like that, I like to watch positive things on YouTube or listen to positive music. And because I really strongly believe that whatever you pour into yourself, that's what you're going to start pouring out. And if you want to be a positive person, then you have to pour positive things into yourself. And I think that's why I just enjoy her channel so much and why I've started watching her and others like her is because it's just positive. It makes you, that's why, you know, a lot of people start commenting, you know, your channel makes me happy. Watching your videos make me happy. That's why people post things like that. If you ever see people posting things like that, that's why. It's because positivity spreads. It's very contagious and it goes a long way. It's like if you smile at somebody and they smile back. You know, I was watching TT Scraps. I was watching Tammy's vlog and she was cracking me up. I think it's her newest vlog, and she was cracking me up because she was talking about this neighbor that she has, and her neighbor, she smiles at her neighbor, you know, being friendly like neighbors do, and her neighbor doesn't smile back. And she's like, what? I mean, who does that? Who doesn't smile back? And that's true. Like, you have to be truly unfriendly for someone to just be showing you common courtesy and just politeness and you not show anything back. So it's just contagious. It's what you automatically want to do. And then it makes you want to smile at someone else that you see. And I think that that's the same for YouTube. If you spread kindness and positivity, you know, if you like to put that into yourself and watch all of that, that's what you're going to express outwardly. So that's what I try to do. And that's why I love her channel and those like her, because I feel like it's just good fun. We're all on here and we all gather ideas from each other, and we, you know, we learn from each other. And I just think there's something awesome to be said about that. And now I'm running out of yellow. Of course I am. I don't know if I have any other ones either. But that's okay, because Sundays are different anyway, so I don't ever mind them being the oddball, because I do such different things on Sundays than I do any other day of the week, so it's okay if it's different. So I'll just use the red. So if you have a channel, that's why I try so hard not to talk about negative things and complain. And I mean, sometimes I do share some things with you that I'm struggling with or something, but I really try not to talk about stuff like that on my channel, because I want it to be positive and I want it to be fun and light. Well, not always light. We get into some deep conversations on here, I feel like, but I like for it to be positive for that very reason, because I just think that spreading positivity is extremely important. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put on my numbers, because I forget about them if I don't. And this is the June the 5th is what we're starting on. Something is stuck to this page. If y'all could see this area that I'm working in right now, oh boy, it's so bad. I have stuff everywhere, and my kids, Tristan, you know, I've told you he's my little artist, and he always wants to play with whatever I'm playing with, and he can't, because I'm obviously not going to let him just play around with all my expensive stuff, and so he's always wanting to. And Killian's always curious about what I'm doing over here, so he always tries to come and get it. And everything that's on my desk, he pulls down, and I have to constantly pick it up off the floor. And that's why I said I feel like he's swiped my washi cutter, because he always does. So having young kids when you're crafting and you're doing all planning and stuff like that, it's not always easy. Tanya is at home right now, and she was talking in one of her videos about how her kids were in the room, and she was talking about how they're so sweet and respectful, but that it's weird with an audience when you're used to doing it by yourself. And it really is. It can be frustrating. Her kids are older, so they actually understand and follow her conversation. My kids just know I'm talking, and they're just like, whatever. I'm used to it by now, but still, it's not always easy when you have an audience. And these numbers are just hard to get off. They're so thin, and they're hard to get off and place in the right spot. Okay, and then I've got ones. I was like, is there not any ones? 10. I'll go ahead and pull these off for the 11th. These black ones are cute for that. And I'm going to scoop this over because I did it way too close. YouTube is a great place. I've met some lovely ladies, including Tanya, and there are some amazing people out there, and it's so fun because she lives all the way, you know, way away from where I live, and I would have never met her otherwise, you know. So many people that live all over the country, and you would never even meet them, but YouTube allows you to do that, and I think that is why it's an amazing tool, but you have to be careful because, you know, like I said, when you're, where did that cover up go? Here it goes. When you're spreading negativity, it can also be a harsh thing as well. You have to have tough skin sometimes to be able to get in front of people and do something like this, but it is very rewarding in a lot of ways as well. I think I'm just going to kind of cover this up with a few stickers as I go along because, and I think I'm going to use a regular box first of all, because, I don't know, I just want this paper to stand out. I don't know. I think, what do I want to do? I think that's what I want to do. Because I think, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm just going to put it on here like this. And you're like, what are you going to do? I don't even know what you're talking about. I will show you. It's great to meet people that you would never have met otherwise. That's what makes it so much fun. And then you meet them, but then you wish that you lived closer because you know, you enjoy talking with them, and then you don't actually get to see them or hang out because you live so far away. It's still really nice. You should celebrate friendship and find it wherever you can, whenever you can, and not complain about it. I think I'm going to do another line of washi because this video is going to be longer because that's just how I plan. I never mind long videos. I love them, especially if it's someone that I really, really enjoy watching. I don't mind. Their videos could be hours long and I would still watch them. It's just relaxing to me to watch and hear people chatting. I think it's fun. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping that this will video the entire thing because it's so long. It's trying to cut off on me, but we shall see. If not, I'll just have to fix it and wait and Okay, so this is going to be for my meal plan, and I didn't get that straight, and it's going to bother me. Can I lift it? This paper is not the most forgiving paper, but sometimes you can play with it just a little bit. I never claimed to have steady hands, for sure. It's going to be my meal plan, and then this is going to be what I need to buy for that. And then I'm going to stick this here because I like to write down the scripture that he preaches on. And this is my major chore day. And I need to buy some more coffee. I'm going to stick that as an important thing on the list. And I'm trying to drink more water. I'm really bad at it. And I'm trying so hard because I do drink a lot of coffee and teas and things like that, and I really just need to hydrate better because I don't do well. This is our grocery day, even though I think we might actually, I don't know. That's usually our grocery day because this is my husband's off day. And then this is my laundry day. And this is my major vacuum day. And now I have to vacuum and sweep every day. I'm so thankful that I have a wood floor in my living room because if I had carpet in my living room, it would be so bad with everything that they drop. Okay, and then I need something else. I think I might use Minnie over here again and put this little guy right here. I think I might do that. I'm appreciative for ladies that I have met on here, even ladies that I haven't met and that I just watch. I'm so appreciative to each and every one of them because they put themselves out there in a way that helps other people, and it's very inspiring. And even if I never ever speak to them in person, I appreciate what they do and their time and their effort because it takes a lot of time. You know, it really does. It takes a lot of time. If I ever do planning that I don't video, it is so much faster because I'm... Okay, sorry guys. So, got a little bit cut off, but I am going to try to hurry and finish this really quickly. And I have a few stickers that I want to put down as well. My camera is supposed to have more memory on it, and it just doesn't seem to.
Why is there a bunch of videos?
He said, "Why are you doing a bunch of videos?" Because he doesn't want to be quiet anymore. He wants to come in here and talk.
What is that food?
You'll see.
You need to tell me what it is.
I'll tell you in just a minute, okay? Okay, so I think I'll stick him here, and I think I'll stick these guys here. It says Minnie Mouse. I don't really like this one right here because I can't see him that good. Okay, and I'm going to punch my holes.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
A door because I think it has one tooth.
No, it does not. Silly boy.
I think the thing that you open it with is a toothpick, and it's on the door.
Silly, silly boy. Okay. I hate punching all of these holes. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was saying that when we got interrupted, I was talking about how planning without videoing it's so much faster because I'm not chatting and talking and doing all of these things, and so it's so much faster. And you know, YouTube takes a lot of time. It does. So I definitely appreciate other videos, especially ladies that are so good and thorough and edit and do all of these things, because it does take a lot of time. As you can see, Tristan's getting mad at me because it's taking too long. He's like, hello. He wants to come in here and watch a movie in the living room is his problem. He doesn't want to watch it in there. And the sticker's coming off. Okay. And as usual, I'm not going to put anything on here. I'm going to wait off camera and write everything down because I need to, first of all, because I'm too long-winded and it just takes me so long. I just haven't gotten the knack for being fast enough to write it all down, so I'm not going to write it while I'm in here. But I do so appreciate, I'll say it one more time, Tanya doing this video with me. I'm truly honored, truly honored, and I think she's so amazing. So definitely go and check out hers as well. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I think it turned out really cute. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy planning.